All right. So, what do you think about these teams that have been selected here?
I don't know how Shen slips through the cracks.
I think
Like
I think they were too
he,
busy talking and laughing with us.
yeah.
I think that's what it
And
was.
the funny thing is I'm pretty sure Shen slipped through the cracks last game too, yet nobody picked him.
Yeah, it's like people forgot he existed somehow.
Yeah,
Because normally, like Highwind, like that's like we played.
yeah, he's on that. He's
Yeah,
on that path.
yeah. I mean, we were playing 3v3s last night, and he was like pretty much like we were in threes. He was like Shen first pick all day. Like no one was banning him. We just kept playing him.
Well,
It's
that's because there's a lot of other people in threes that are really deadly, like Mundo or like Mordekaiser, and there's like threes that get destroyed by those champions.
yeah. I just pick Rumble every
Yeah,
time because Rumble's good.
just all the AOE on threes with the fight, close combat and stuff. It's just
Yes,
deadly.
so good. So yeah, so blue team actually has. I mean, it's a pretty decent team. They have. I guess they're gonna go cow jungle, so they're gonna have like a kill lane bottom or something, sort of. With like, is that like Riven support? Like what? I'm
Yeah, it
confused.
looks like it's gonna. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be Riven, LeBlanc bot, um, and then Yorick's gonna be top there with his teleport,
I'm
and then more.
interested. Yeah, I'm interested they didn't switch though, because typically Otter plays the AD LeBlanc. So, or maybe LeBlanc is just gonna play as support LeBlanc or something.
I have no idea.
Double
I
ignite, double
know that
heal.
that's
Like,
a friend of Otter's too, so doesn't surprise me that they're switching it up that way. I played an ARAP game with them just a couple games ago, so they were having some friendly banter back and forth that whole entire game.
it's always good.
Yes, I think if that he was playing a Nunu and Otter was playing an AP Cho'Gath, so it's very funny.
So you were on the blue team last game, right? So how did you like extending that game out for eternity?
That was ridiculous. I mean, like I was like, okay, this game's over after they got like the second Baron or even the first failed Baron fight. And then like MF was just hitting so hard, and then she got her GA, and we couldn't. She with her passive, and Lulu, she just could run away from us the whole time.
Yeah, it was actually kind of funny because you guys, I think you were down like for a lot of that game, like you were like down by like 10k or like you were
We
down
were
by 13k. Somehow we're like losing fights, but still like gained gold advantage at one point. Like you gained a
well,
2k
we
gold
were up
advantage.
at
I
the
was like,
we were up at the beginning like hard,
yeah,
but then we just slowly threw it away because we stopped like team fighting, and
yeah.
uh, Nidalee got caught a couple times in the top jungle,
Well, the
and then
yeah, it was
we
funny because you guys like Nidalee was owning top. Like top lane was totally won. Bottom lane should have been won even more, but uh, who was Ezreal? Was it you or?
no, Ezreal was I was the Moo.
Oh,
Uh,
okay, yeah, you had some good
Ez-
ults.
yeah, and some epic fail bandage tosses too.
Well, you had some that like missed by like a pixel. I swear it was like a pixel.
Yeah,
Like I was like, oh,
like there's the one where Nivea ran into the bush and I tossed it and then like it didn't catch her. I was like, dang it, really?
yeah, it was literally like on her tail and didn't grab. Like that's how close it was.
But yeah, it just came down to those few fights that we lost. Like we had the one where we had got him off our turret. We had killed like three of them. None of us fell, and then we just three of us just died, and we ended up the fight ended up being a push. So like we just kept on, didn't take him what we got, and we just kept try to keep on getting more, and
Yeah,
that's what ended up costing us the game in the long term.
yeah. Because bottom, like you guys should. The only thing is, I think you guys didn't win that hard enough. Like, cause some Dexter, like you had the early kills on the bottom, and like MF behind and Lulu behind. Like that pretty much is usually typically like not winnable. Like,
Yeah.
but somehow she was hanging with CS
And
still with
then
Ezreal.
this
So
the same thing with Gangplank. At the end of the game, Gangplank was like 12, 4, and 15 or something like that. And it's just like I thought top lane was one.
yeah, well, it was
And
one in CS, but the problem was his gameplay kept coming into team fights and picking up kills, so that kind of helped him get through the mid game, and then he was able to farm up later.
yeah. And then he was split pushing the whole time too. That's what hurt us a lot too. Is he was split pushing and he had that teleport. So that hurt a lot too.
Yep.
Is that really true? Is the question.
Let's look.
LeBlanc
No, can't plus
definitely
30
not
80.
true.
Yeah.
LeBlanc's going AP bot. It looks like here. 80's AP support.
Yeah, definitely going to be a
Start.
support play for Otter who's going
Well,
to be playing AD.
yeah, she's starting with 22 AP, so it's just gonna be that. AP burst, kind of like an anti-bot support.
Yes. Which actually is really good for tearing through like sustained supports, but Lulu, I think she should be really good against Lulu.
Well, the silence. If they focus down, just kill the support, and then and then they can just deny the ranged AD in the lane there.
Yeah. Actually, another thing that was kind of interesting too is bottom lane. A lot of times, what was happening is you guys were trading. Like you would kill their support, but then like your AD would die, which is like a bad
Yeah.
trade pretty much always in bot lane.
Yeah, terrible trade. Their AD gets fed, and ours gets killed too. So
Yeah, but we're in a new game. It's a new
yeah,
game starting out here. It's a purple team defending. It looks like they're defending their blue mainly. I'm interested to see how Etsu does with his Master Yi. Master Yi can be, I don't know, he's kind of a like he's kind of a pub stomp
yeah.
jungler. If like they don't really pay attention to you and you get out of hand, you can
You get
decimate.
yeah.
The other
You
thing
get
that's
that
key,
split pushing.
yeah, the other thing that's key here is no one on their team actually has. Oh, golem reset bottom. That's terrible. But the other key thing is that none of them have exhaust for him, so he will not have to worry about getting exhausted in a team fight.
They have their ignites, but the thing is with Mordekaiser, if he gets so strong that Mordekaiser is able to get his clone, that's really gonna end up hurting the purple team.
Yeah, that's a really bad day.
It is a terrible day.
Yeah.
When Mordekaiser gets a pentakill and 3 of those kills came from Yi's clone.
Oh yeah, I mean, oh gosh, like, yeah, that clone. I mean, that's like one of the best ults in the game, simply because you can be behind and you steal their AD, and their own AD wipes them, and you're just like, yeah, like,
you grab a Porky or like, and it's just game over.
yeah, or Kog'Maw, you.
Oh yeah, that's definitely terrible. It's even better than a Yorick ult, in my opinion. And they have a Yorick too, so they're gonna have a Mordekaiser clone plus a Yorick clone as well.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. That's really tanky. That's a pretty cool team comp, actually. And Otter actually being really aggressive, and they've gone and got first blood already onto Ashe. And now, right now, you can see the potency of this lane.
Just went down top too.
Oh, wow.
So Highwind came in for that gank top on Shen, and Shen had a ghost away.
So good escape top, but bottom lane. This is gonna be, this lane's dirty. Like I haven't seen this played much, obviously, because Otter and Fat obviously like to do these things. Like I think I saw them play kill lane once or something.
Well, I know.
Scrims.
Last week he went 80 alley with a blitzcrank.
Oh yeah.
That was just nasty.
So we always get the entertaining lanes out of Otter and Friends, if you will.
Exactly.
And so actually, I thought this lane in middle was actually going to go very much Victor's way, but Sio's actually doing a really good job here with Mordekaiser against this Victor.
Yeah, it looks like he's actually ahead in the creeps right now. He has creep wave on him too, so.
Yeah, it's actually pretty sweet because one of his early creep waves, like everybody in his wave was just low enough that he was able to come up and queue everybody down in one move, which typically doesn't get to happen for you.
Oh, looks like for the gank mid.
Wow, I can't believe the bubble actually didn't pick up a stun there. And Etsu's coming around the backside. This actually could be trouble. They need to be careful here.
Oh, that laser.
Laser's so good.
Oh, the heal.
Red buff. Coming in, they're just going to turn right onto Mordekaiser. Bubble going down. That's a double stun. But, Fat coming in to save the day with that double buff now.
Yeah,
that is delicious.
Gonna be terrible bot lane with LeBlanc with that blue buff.
God, that's such a nightmare. Like, I don't...
That's a nightmare mid, but when you're at an 80 carry, when LeBlanc usually comes down and ganks you with that blue buff, but you got catch a lane against that now, so TK Rain's gonna lose a lot of CS now probably because of that blue buff on LeBlanc.
Yeah, and she has a great attack animation too. It's gonna, she's gonna be able to, she can just spam auto attacks against them and be just as effective.
True damage, yeah.
Yeah. Because I actually play a lot of Rise, and so I'm always jealous of these characters that have really great attack animations where Rise is like, I throw a wet noodle.
Yeah, and it's just like all...
Oh, didn't stay in range just barely long enough. Well, it could have flashed out. A lot of action bottom, which is what I like to see. Meanwhile, it looks like we might have a gank top. Taunt goes in. No Alpha Strike after Ricard. Ricard's just going to barely back off out of this. And Sio might go down mid with that ignite. I think he just barely goes down. Thought he might survive. Highwind trying to get this. Misses his stun pulverize combo, but he does have red buff if he wants to try to slow him down. I don't think he's going to have enough damage to actually kill Boss Cow. Boscow potting out of this. If he would have hit that pulverize, might have had a chance. Etsy waiting patiently in the background behind this.
Shen's
OP
gonna go.
Spartan might go
Go
down. Ghoul's chasing him. He's coming back in, and then he comes back out. Wow.
Another just close exchange there where it could went either way.
This is actually a pretty intense game. Some good constant action. Lots of mobile junglers coming around for ganks. Good trades in lane.
Looks like.
It's interesting to see the Riven carry bottom.
Yeah, well, look at her CS. She has 34 CS right now. Ash has 25. So.
It's working out.
Yeah, and she picked up that early kill too.
Yeah.
So, and now TK range just getting pushed up the XP even with that LeBlanc with the blue buff. So.
Which is always frustrating in bottom lanes.
Oh, extremely. I mean, even when your support gets down there and you're still getting pushed off the creeps, both of you.
Yeah, I think this lane just the lane comp of Ashe and Lulu just to me, I'm not a fan of it. Like I think like Ashe Soraka or
Ashe is more of just sit back, sustain, get my farm.
Yeah.
I mean, early game she doesn't really have that much damage. I mean, once she hits 6, yeah, you can kind of start stuff, but up to that point, you need someone to sit there, be able to heal. Maybe like a Taric where you have a stun so you can get away from stuff.
Highwind actually blue pilling back from top. He's probably going to want to try to stay away from trying to gank top from this point out. Should be focusing on middle actually, because I think Mordekaiser is really weak early, susceptible to ganks, and that's really when you want to take advantage of him and try to get him behind.
Exactly. So it makes it so the game has to drag on longer before Mordekaiser become a factor.
Yeah, because I mean he's basically just going to rush up that the Will of the Ancients.
That Will of the Ancients, maybe go well, landing against Victor, he might get like an early cloak and maybe build it into an abyssal. But we'll
yeah, I
see
can see that.
And Shen is level 7 now, so we could see Shen teleporting in bot or something.
We might Highwind coming in, getting zoned out by the bubble. Give more a little breathing room.
Lulu's actually taking a lot of damage. She might die here. Yep, literally down.
Yep, Wind Slash comes in.
She doesn't have those boots, and Riven with all her dashes and boots is gonna outrun her all day long.
Oh yeah, I mean she's a pretty slow champion. I think that was one of the things that Swiftflow was griping on during last game. He was just like, "It's like, how do you feel about her?" He's like, "She's so slow." Like,
I personally haven't played Lulu at all, but I mean, she's sometimes if it's in the right hands, she's really annoying to lane against if you're playing a support or something. Because of this, oh, you can't stun or you can't heal your teammate, and then your AD carry ends up dying because you're a little fairy on the ground.
yeah, I think when I first played her, I wasn't having a lot of success with her. I kind of feel like I've played her a lot recently, and I feel like she's kind of not as good when you're behind. She's like really good when she's a lot better when you're ahead, which like it kind of sounds weird, but there's a lot of supports I feel like that like they can still play from behind or buff your carry to a certain extent and play well, but
Here
she
goes
just kind of
Shen
do well.
gonna top lane.
Ooh.
Shen gets ghosts away.
Well, goes away. Meanwhile, bottom, Lulu did fall. Shen just hiding in the brush. Etsy trying to pick up a kill here. He's probably not going to get it unless he has an alpha strike in him. But that would be death because he'd be under a turret by the end of that. And Tiki Rain getting harassed under turret by Riven. I mean, this is a brutal bottom lane right now.
Well, with that LeBlanc going in and getting that kill, they did sacrifice LeBlanc for Lulu, so they traded supports there.
I mean, which is good. If you're losing any trade,
Yeah.
any even trade is good. And
And
TK Rain's gonna to look just before he goes in. Shen ult coming down in. They should engage on this so Shen can get off a taunt possibly. Just barely gonna get it, and they might be able to kill, but TVO comes in. Yeah, Otter's gonna be able to escape out of this. Just needs his broken wings. Yeah, broken wings. He's out of it.
Ash's flash is down now because when Shen was porting back in on her, she flashed at him so Shen could get that taunt on. So.
Yes, that is very important. Pretty good exchange there. Good on Otter getting out of this.
Mordekaiser mid. Mordekaiser looks like he's in a very bad position here now.
Yes, he is. And when will the taunt come down? Hyman's going to come in and get some stuns off to protect his teammate. Mordekaiser should be able to get out of this. Yes, he will.
Meanwhile, Yi goes in and takes the red buff, so...
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of counter jungling actually this game, stealing Wraith and such. And Highwind only 35 CS. You can see Yi 53 CS. And again, he just wants to farm. Can actually,
that's all Yi's interested in right now is just farming.
yep. So you get to that late game carry potential.
Or even the back door.
Yes. Backdoor is so annoying if you have no way to deal with it.
Super annoying, especially with Master Yi, because he just hits R and you can't slow him.
Yeah.
And with this team, they don't have any solid CC. They have LeBlanc Silence, but they don't have any really hard CC at all. Mordekaiser is one of those champions where he has to have a team kind of built around him.
Yes.
Where they can actually CC.
I agree.
But I mean, they have Alistar who can do some Alistar and Riven and LeBlanc, so they do have some, but they don't have any solid just stuns or anything.
Yeah, they don't have like any they don't have like an Amumu or something like that, or like extra stuff on top
or
of
even
that.
just like a Sion or Taric, like they don't have any solid stuns or anything like that.
Highwind actually gonna walk back into the bubble and get stunned. A little bit of a pathing mistake there, but I think Bosca still would have escaped.
Top. Meanwhile, top
getting dove.
And down he goes.
Good dive there and trade off of aggro. Etsu still farming. It's like, hey, you're gonna go back? I'm gonna farm some.
Coming through the bush. Can he catch him?
Lulu is caught right now, but Arrow comes in, saving Lulu. Saru's gonna flash out of this and be safe. Windslash coming back in. Saru's gonna catch just the tip of that. Put very low right now.
Mordekaiser chasing Yi top, but he doesn't have those boots, so Master Yi just walks away.
Riven going the standard triple Doran's blade build.
Give me that health.
Yeah.
Well, that's the one item that didn't get nerfed in lifesteal too, so...
Yes.
You figure she got 9% lifesteal while Vampiric Scepter only gives 10% now, so... Definitely worth it. Trade-off.
Lulu popping out under, but she's going to be blown up by Fat. Fat's going to try to back out of this. TK Rain can kite this pretty well. If he has any support from Victor in time, they can pick up a kill.
Here comes Victor in.
Should see a hawk shot.
Oh.
Does he not have ult?
There it goes.
He picks up the burn because he has that, and there's the, so double kill for Boss Cow. Yeah, that is perfect. That's exactly what the kind of stuff they want. Trade Lulu for that all day.
Definitely. So, Victor's starting to get fed here now, 4-0. That's a 67 CS versus Mordekaiser's 48, so definitely Mordekaiser's losing mid right now.
Yeah. And I like, I kind of wish that, Victor had more options. I wish they'd kind of explore. I almost wish that he had, like, another tier above the items he already has. And I also wish the other two were more viable. Because right now, like, Augment Death is just so much stronger simply because it buffs all your abilities versus just, like, because mana and health are okay. But just getting flat AP,
you have to have that ability power.
Exactly. So it's like I wish there were other options, or the other ones were strong enough.
Oh, here comes the arrow down mid. It's gonna go right into Mordekaiser.
So it will protect Boss Cow a little bit. Shen coming in trying to save him, but they will burst through that shield right away, and Highwind actually picking up the kill. Not exactly what they want. Etsu running away now, full retreat.
Oh, and they've got 4 of them
and
right now.
It's gonna be an Etsu sandwich here. He's gonna Alpha Strike. And try to get out of this, and he has popped Highlander, so he hasn't popped Highlander.
Alistar's coming around top, though, so let's see how it happens. Should we get one more slow here on Master Yi? They're going to go around behind him.
Will he be able to protect him? That's the question. Alpha Strike in to him again. Yorick will fall. Stun going down on Etsu. Etsu finally will fall, and they actually do have the Children of the Grave.
They have the clone from Master Yi, too.
Yeah, Children of the Grave, so good.
Oh, and LeBlanc comes in and picks up Shen.
Yeah, I mean, Fat, he doesn't want to be a support, he wants to be a carry too.
Yeah.
Looks like Etsu's ghost is going to help him clear this top turret as well.
There it goes, so. Gold is evened up here now. There's only a 1k gold advantage for blue, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting to note too, because like the Children of the Grave ability, like not only is it so good if you get that clone, but it's also like the longest lasting, like,
dot.
Like, yeah, it's 10 seconds or something like that, which is...
And when you combine that with Ignite, I mean, it's just the true damage Ignite. You can't heal, plus you're getting drained for that too, so...
Yeah, it's super deadly.
It looks like Shen rushed Warmogs, so he's just gonna go really tanky. He might go Atmogs, or even Atmogs, and then maybe get like a frozen mallet on top of that too. So looks like he's just gonna go be a really tanky, annoying Shen that you can never kill.
It looks like Fad's actually picked up Sorcerer's Boots with all his gold, and Riven's picked up a BF sword and has that Vamp Scepter, stacking that again. I heard like a lot of people. Part of one of their complaints about Dota. I mean, maybe you was talking with. Maybe you were in the conversation too, or whatever. That Dota like allows you to stack health or lifesteal. I don't remember, but it's like because like League of Legends is. I mean, mechanically they let you stack lifesteal. And oh, TK Rain trying to run away from this, pops the arrow just at the last second, and probably will be able to escape. Meanwhile, kill middle.
Victor's laser just does so much damage that Mordekaiser isn't able to do much at all.
And it's such range. That's the cool. That's the cool part
Yeah.
about Victor too. Is like, and Etsu running into trouble yet again is gonna. We might see another Etsu ghost in LeBlanc face checking a Victor. That is
Victor.
dangerous. And you
The
can
laser just goes right through her.
and we can
like
also see
might
here
see a dragon attempt.
that
Oh no,
might,
Mastery's just gonna go.
yeah, that might actually be a good idea to actually do a dragon attempt soon here if they have an advantage.
Victor's trying to go back, so might be a spot where Blue can go ahead and pick up a quick dragon.
Yeah, I think it would be a good idea. Victor, you can see
There's
kind
no
of the ineffectiveness
yeah,
of that new blue, because he like his mana like it's just coming back now, and he's had that.
slowly coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so purple just got a pink ward on it, so they know that there's no wards on dragon now.
Yes, not a lot of warding from both teams.
Yeah, that's the only ward on the map right now is that one pink ward on dragon.
Yeah, and it's kind of been. Oh well, York's gonna make his
York
sliders
just
for a second, but you know he just plays that. But you know it's kind of what I noticed last game too. Like late game, there's a bit more warding, but like you don't see as much warding in these groups. I mean, mainly because they probably are a pug versus you know a standard team where you'd see a lot more concentrated warding.
And the fact with the last game, who did they have? They had Shyvana,
Yeah.
Shyvana and Amumu. So their ganks aren't really that strong too, versus like a Lee Sin or a Rammus. So it's one of those things wards aren't as big as the necessity when you're those are the junglers.
Yeah, and Shen is rotated down bottom. Etsy is coming over here.
Looks like he's gonna pick. Oh, Shen's ult saves.
Oh wow, that was clutch. Boscav still might
okay.
go down. It's gonna be close. Nah, he should survive. He will survive, just barely. But Etsy was able to pick up that dragon too, so good map awareness. But Fat has come in, picked up another kill onto the 80 carry. Etsu coming down now, and he should pick up a kill this if we do have a good Alpha Strike. We'll have it. One last hit. Gonna count it, but will he be able to pick up another kill? Shen coming in to save the day, gets off a taunt. Will not be able to save Etsu, but they might be able to pick up Highwind here in the meantime. Not a lot of DPS between these two. Shen has a little bit, but I don't think they'll be able to kill him under a turret. That's for sure.
Yorick pushing top right now.
Which he should do. I mean, it's almost like another Nidalee play, if you will.
Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna have a little bit of trouble against Victor though.
Yeah, Victor just clears the whole creep wave with his one laser. So
I love Victor.
Almost has that death cap now. So
yeah, I'm a Victor fanboy.
I personally haven't seen much Victor played, like except for in these scrims. I haven't seen him much in ranked games. But I haven't even played him personally. I don't even think I own him because like with that augment taking up one of its item slots, I mean it just makes so you can only have 4 items instead because you have to buy your boots too. So
yeah. And that's like the main complaint against him. But besides that, like his toolkit's really good. And after they buffed his power transfer and his gravity field, you know, like he's a whole like he's actually viable in my opinion. I like him. Like there's a lot of he has a lot of really good matchups where if you can just let him poke down, his ult does so much damage. Like,
well, and his laser. People underestimate his laser a lot. They're just like, oh, whatever. And then when they see it just clearing creeps almost like a Gragas barrel, like
yeah.
Just, holy smokes, he's
Asher coming in trying to protect Etsu, but he doesn't even need it.
Auto path into 2 of them.
Yeah, needs to throw down his gravity field over the top of himself. It's actually really good defense, that gravity field, because people don't realize how fast it stuns, so he gets double stun right there. Like, you're getting an AoE stun most of the time with that ability, or it's a really strong zone.
Yeah, and the thing about that, it's kind of like a Vigor stun, but even better, because they have to, if they're to step in it, they die, versus Vigor, you can actually miss your stun.
Exactly. Because it used to be, yeah.
If you do that on Vigor, they can just either flash out or just sit there and poke you down if they're like an AD carry or something like that.
Yeah, they basically it's like kind of like a mini cataclysm sort
Looks
of.
like they're gonna dive mid here.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the
Ash just
best.
instantly
Oh
died.
wow! Burst damage galore, and they have an Ash clone to their name. And Surita, you don't want to be up there, buddy. Get out of there.
Yeah,
That is no way safe.
Mordekaiser ult with the LeBlanc combo on Ash just instantly died.
Yeah, they're pressing this hard, but Highwind's going to be caught underneath the turret with a taunt. Victor ult coming in here. Otter not going to be able to escape out of this. Trying to Broken Wings out of this. And now Highwind, the ghost of Highwind, zombie Alistar, coming in here trying to do some damage. He's going to focus onto the support, but it's not going to work out. And Blue and Full Tree, so they got a little bit too greedy there.
Yeah, so they ended up getting their 2 kills, but they pressed it and they ended up losing 2 as well, so.
Purple ahead by 2k at this point in the game.
Yeah, they caught back up. Like Victor's picking up blue buff again here. And Master Yi looks like he's going to rotate over for red.
You know, he does have that Rabadon's death cap too now, so I mean those ults are going to hurt so much because I mean basically with like if you with Rabadon's, I think it's with Rabadon's death cap and augment death, like just those and those two Doran's ring he has here, like his ult if it stays on you the entire time does like 2k damage, like it's retarded, like
yeah, he's
it's so ridiculous.
37 AP, so we're 22 minutes in. He has the death cap in his boots, so actually getting quite a bit of farm there. He almost has 100 CS here on Mordekaiser as well. He got 80 on him, so.
Yeah, he just needs to get to his level 3 ult, and meanwhile, double gank onto Yorick up top, working out very well for purple team.
Yeah, Yorick just doesn't have enough armor or anything, and he comes in there with Shen, and they just that taunt and Master Yi they just pull him down.
I think what are they talking about at this point?
I
think they're talking about Victor.
Yeah.
But yeah, a little fight down here. Blue boss count back off, getting focused down here, but see that ult comes in. Highwind's going to be taken out here, but Otter's going to be able to pick up a kill onto boss count, coming down onto TK Rain. TK Rain trying to focus onto Fat. Fat can actually dash over this. He wants to flash over by TK Rain, but he's not safe yet. Could be broken wings and chased after, and it looks like that's probably what's going to happen. Otter's going to go in on this, I'm sure. There it is. Stun coming in, and that will pick up the kill on TK Rain. TK Rain not safe.
Yeah, Mordekaiser and Yorick took down Master Yi up top there while that happened as well. They took a Master Yi and Shen, so
that's really good for them right now. Lulu dying on turret.
So yeah, that was only they didn't lose anybody there at all, so they just flat out just got 5 kills. Looks like they're gonna pick up a couple turrets here.
And even up the gold.
Gold is now even.
So good move by Blue. Even up the game.
On the next mid turret too, so
should pull a little bit of a lead here.
But can Mordekaiser get away is the question. Oh, he stopped in the bush. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know. He's not baiting to anything. I thought he was maybe baiting to like his teammates would be there, but there's no one in range. And yeah, I don't know why he stopped. That was weird.
Gave up a 439 gold killing spree bonus. That was definitely not a smart play at all.
Yeah. Wah 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 wah.
Master Yi looks like he's gonna go for Yorick top here now.
And
he got that red buff.
Yeah, he can actually get it with this red buff too. Exhaust coming down as well. Yeah, Rackery's in a lot of trouble. He's gonna easily fall to this, and his ghost is gonna be chasing after a way too fast Master Yi.
Here comes Highwind in really fast though. It looks like he ghosted up there.
But other teammates are following for purple, so this would actually be a mistake if they stick around too long here. And they might bait this out. Yeah, Highwind's dead. He can't escape now. Etsu just standing there in stop motion.
Yeah, I just stopped. Oh, looks like LeBlanc.
Oh, he will pick up a kill, yeah.
And Alistar, actually, he's going to get away now. So, actually, that bait by Master Yi ended up getting him killed.
And here comes Otter. They're going to kill Boss Cow maybe for this as well.
Ult from Lulu.
And ult from Victor. gonna be able to kill Highwind in the process. Does he have any life
There
health?
goes Victor.
Yeah, he will fall. Shen trying to protect him there.
Mordekaiser's
Doesn't
back
have
up top
quite
now.
enough. Yeah, Mordekaiser and Otter and LeBlanc combined way more DPS than Lulu and Shen. Shen the only one able to put out any DPS in that group.
The arrow
Ash arrow
really
coming in. Will
long.
hit Fat and will Shen go for this? I think he might. Did not
Oh,
go
but
for the taunt. He needs to
taken
go for
down.
the taunt. I don't know
Oh,
why he didn't taunt. He probably didn't have enough.
he's out of energy, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure.
yeah, it had to be it. Because anybody would have pretty much taunted right there to prevent LeBlanc from getting off a spell combo.
Looks the blue team has pulled ahead now.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're kind of in a
They just
kind
won
of
two
lead
team
here.
fights back to back there. And looks like they're gonna dive Ash.
Which I mean is a good move. I don't think TK Rain should have been there, although he's gonna pick up a kill because Fat's being stupid.
Yeah, I had no mana walking past his turret, so.
Etsu was trying to be cute, pick off a turret middle.
It looks like he's gonna pick up that turret bot though.
Yeah, he should.
His top turret looks like Victor and Lulu are there, so they're not gonna pick that up. Oh, Master Yi decided to just go ahead and counter jungle some.
Interesting. Yorick is to
up,
play babysitter.
Yeah, he might be able to pick up Dragon here too. There's no wards there.
Yeah, that should be easy money.
Yeah, he's just gonna pick up the Dragon. So purple actually gonna catch back up here in gold with this Dragon.
And what's actually kind of funny is Etsu has 143 CS. He's almost matching Yorick, their top solo laner. He's 30 CS ahead of Mordekaiser.
Yeah, Mordekaiser just getting shut down on the creeps. I mean, Mordekaiser is a great farmer. That's why I prefer to play Mordekaiser top, because it's just easier to farm that lane.
Yeah, I can see that. Ash arrows. I don't know how that missed Otter. Like that. Like I swear that went through him, but somehow
it looked like it hit 4 people at least. Like, it looked like it just went through everybody. Like looking at the mini map, it's like there's all these people lined up and it just went through everybody.
Ghost arrow in the night.
Victor's gonna pick up another blue buff here.
Yeah, this gold is pretty much even again.
Even gold, but blue has the momentum right now.
Yeah, they definitely have the momentum. They've had the better team fights.
Like they don't know that the gold's even right now, but definitely blue feels like they have the game right now, even though they're only up by 1 kill.
Yeah, you can see they're kind of. I feel like they're kind of moving around on the map like they think they have the lead.
Looks like they're trying to set up Baron here with Ash bot, and Ash Arrow is down too. So.
And I think Highwind just missed that ward in the back of Baron with his oracles, but he has the sight set on Etsu first. But no one's quite really following up to put damage on Etsu if they want to.
Here's the Blanc though.
And Victor coming in.
And Shen and Lulu are coming in from behind.
And here comes that big fat Victor ult onto Otter. They want to focus him down as quickly as possible. Needs to have that swap to get some health, but he's not going to be able to get it. And the rest of blue team is coming in here. They're going to win another team fight pretty handily. Shen's just trying to run away as fast as possible.
Purple is in grip. They're just out of position for the most part. Ash was bot. Master Yi was off jungling, it looked like, and pushing mid. So just an easy pickup for blue team again.
Yeah, I mean, really, it looks like blue's just grouped up and playing a more coordinated game together as a team, and purple's just not having it. I mean, purple's had some good moves, and I thought they actually at one point had this game kind of in their favor, but TK Rain getting greedy here, wants to kill this Mordekaiser.
Oh, he's
flashing after it to get it. Will he get it? Oh, one more shot. Yeah, he will get it. He needs to run for his life. I know it's not going to happen. Ghost Mordekaiser in effect.
Away.
Yeah, he's going to need it at this
and
point.
And stops to laugh as well. Looks like they're going to go for this inhibitor now, though. And Otter picks up Master Yi mid. So.
Yeah, Otter's way stronger than Etsu right now. Riven's pretty stacked at this point.
Yeah, she got that new item.
The Maw of Malmortius.
Yeah, haven't personally bought that item. I've wanted to buy it in different chance, but I just haven't played that, like Poppy or Olaf or a champion like that. Or even, I think that item would be awesome on Mundo, stacking with his his catechism.
Yeah, I could actually see that. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Because you're using health, you're lowering your health naturally, so yeah.
I mean, and then you just ult and you stay at that same health the whole time, and you just have all that AD.
You know what? Yeah, just I don't like. Was Janna a ban in this game? Do you remember?
Janna wasn't banned at all.
I'm surprised we
Like
haven't seen Janna.
there's a lot of champions that are just slipping through the cracks for just aren't getting banned because like last game I know we banned like Kog'Maw so Otter couldn't play AP Cog, and then we banned Ziggs so we couldn't play Ziggs either. We just basically we just messed with Otter and didn't let him, and then we banned Corki as well. So we just banned a whole bunch of Otter's favorite champions just because.
Yeah, which is a pretty good idea when you're going against a team. You know, ban out their best player or try to at least make them uncomfortable.
Well, with Otter, you can't really ban him out.
Yeah.
Like you can just ban out the champions he's extremely good with.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's the same thing with Bosco. You can't completely ban him out. It's like Mordekaiser now got the permaslows from Ashe going down.
And that gravity field's just out of range there. Good reason. Look at Highwing get chunked, half health. But Otter's coming in from behind. They're going to have to be careful and focus all their stuff on Otter if they want to try to survive out of this. Good dash out. Silence is going on to Boscow. Boscow getting the life up. Has Child of the Grave on him. Great AoE damage coming back into this. That ult is exactly what they needed. Otter's falling dangerously low now. But now Boscow's trying to kite out the back of this. Throwing down that gravity field yet again. But Blue's just sustaining way longer.
Mordekaiser looks like he's chasing two of them now. Shen's gonna go down.
Oh, misses the laser. That is fatal.
So it looks like they actually, blue team came out on top again on that fight. The only one that lived for purple was Lulu. So Lulu is definitely not gonna be able to defend. So probably gonna see a Baron here most likely.
And
yep, the ping going down for it.
I think the main problem so far for the purple team is that their AD has been able to stay in fights and give sustained damage. He's basically been kind of being killed. It's kind of like how you guys were doing against Dexter.
Yeah, well they ended up Ashe and Victor were chasing down Mordekaiser and Mordekaiser and
Alistar, yeah.
the whole time. So they got pushed down. So there's only two of them there, and then they had the other three swooping behind them. And that arrow is just gonna be a little bit too late, even though it hits Yorick. We'll see that Baron is down now.
Those global alts, the hope and a prayer steal.
Yeah.
You never know sometimes.
Yeah, that's always fun. Like I know I've launched my arrows playing Ashe over onto people's blue buff and stuff and steal, but still an AP carries blue, and you just laugh at him. He's just like, oh, sorry, I took that with that splash damage.
And TK ran out in the middle, getting blown up, having no business out there. I'm pretty sure that purple team is not going to have quite the stand that you guys had in the last game. I think they're probably going to crumble here in the next big push.
Otter's just going to go in there, clean them all up. Well, they don't have the twins on their team this time to go and fountain dive at the end, so...
Yeah. This is true.
I mean, they had that wrapped up, and then they just... Both MF and GP just walk on the fountain to die. LeBlanc and Mordekaiser being extremely... wow, LeBlanc just nuked down.
Yeah, I mean, there's really...
Double kill now.
Yeah, I mean, LeBlanc carry status.
Yeah, she got her death cap now with her boots. She got the DFG, so... Even though she only has 46 CS, she's 12, 6, and 12, so...
Yeah, I mean, she's been in so many assists and kills. I mean, she has 12 kills. She's leading the team in kills. Like, it's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, like, she just clean in house right now. I mean, she's at 528 AP, so...
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty ridiculous.
And there goes Shen, too.
From a character that was supposed to be a support.
Yeah, this character's supposed to be a support, but carrying him right now.
And Etsu hiding in the bushes. Wants to keep that sweet KD ratio, I guess. He tries to come out and gets blown up by that one random ward that was there. That is so cute.
One of the few wards that they placed this game.
Yeah.
But I mean, even though Mordekaiser got out creeped in the lane, he ended up still coming out on top there. He was 9-4-9 at the end, so Bosco was just too much to carry there.
Yeah, so that's going to wrap up game number 2 of the Pacific Northwest Scrims.